We're crossing the Thames on Waterloo Bridge and getting the views across the river as we head over to the South Bank, the iconic London Eye, and there is the South Bank by the Royal Festival Hall. Now, we've got lights and we've got the first Christmas market in London of the year. Now, we're going to be bringing you different Christmas markets as the Christmas period goes, but we thought we'd get to the first one as quick as possible and bring you that. This year, by its own admission, the South Bank Christmas Market has cut back, so it's mainly food and drink venues that you've got down there. You'll see a few other ones as well, and we're going to bring you sort of highlights of what they've got. But the reason for coming down to the South Bank is for the lights. The lights are absolutely incredible. So if you really want to come down here and get some great photos, you definitely want to come down to the South Bank. And also the view across to the north side to Embankment is also worth it as well. Now in this area you can come and have what's called fire and fromage, very posh, hey? So you can sit on the outside tables as you can see here, but as you can also just see tucked behind you've got igloos, and if you want to go and sit in an igloo it's going to cost you about £600 for a group of people to sit inside and have your meal in warmth, shelter and great views across the Thames as well. Of course, the alternative version, which is what we did, there's a Tesco Express just over the other side of the river, grab some food and come sit on a bench and watch the world go by. It's a lot cheaper, you know. Now, if ever there was a reason to come to the South Bank at Christmas, it's got to be these trees which are coming up now, which have got neon lights all around them. They've had them for the last couple of years, but as a photogenic area, what an incredible place to come to. Plus, you've also got the lights of the London Eye, and you've also got a fantastic train of lights which are going down to the shops just in front of the Royal Festival Hall, which we'll show you. Now, often the weather in London can be a bit iffy, but if it's a bit iffy, definitely come down here because the reflection on the pavements and in the puddles of these lights are absolutely fantastic. But do come and spend some time down here, come and get some great photos as well. Now, the area of the Christmas market is quite small. It goes from underneath Hungerford Bridge, which is the main railway line into Charing Cross, and also you've got the two great walkways going across the bridge at either side of it, all the way down to Waterloo Bridge, so it's not that big of an area. These lights are beautiful and they really do light up the South Bank fantastically. Now, if you follow any London channels, including ours on social media, there's no doubt about it, you're going to see pictures of these trees during the course of this Christmas period. Now, what many people don't know is if you come down to the South Bank here in front of the Festival Hall, you've got all different sorts of shops and also different types of restaurants as well. So it's worth coming down just to come and have a browse through those. But we also found here, look at these sort of neon turning signs. We're not sure how much of a temporary exhibition this is, but they're quite mesmerising, aren't they? And if you're thinking there's more of those neon lights, that's just a reflection in the shop windows. Now, this is going to be one of my favourite areas of London to come and walk, just doing the South Bank, walking from Westminster all the way down to Tower Bridge. And I've got a video on that walk if you fancy seeing some of the other sites there, and I'll put a link to that up in the top right hand corner for you. Now, to get here to the South Bank, it's really easy. Waterloo Station is very, very close by. You've also got Westminster Station, which is on the other side of the river, and also Embankment Station as well. So it really is well catered for if you want to get down here to the South Bank. Now, if you're doing your walk and you're starting to feel a bit peckish, have no fear. They've got all sorts of stuff for everybody here, including, I've never seen this one before, duck burgers. Yep, okay, that's certainly something slightly different. And then you've also got a sort of a chicken shack. So you've got a bit of something for everyone down here. And you'll also see a little bit later as well, they've even got fruit covered in chocolate. There you go, part of your £5 a day. Price-wise, just make sure you bring your card and you've got lots of money on it. Really hope you're enjoying our video here down on the South Bank of their smaller Christmas market this year. But don't worry, more Christmas markets to come and bigger and better ones as well. So if you're enjoying the video, do us a favour, will you give us a thumbs up so we can spread this video to more people on YouTube so that they can love London as well. Now I'm guessing something like that, the old maps library, must be really, really popular because they've had them for the last couple of years, and I'm guessing if it hadn't been, then they wouldn't do that. I haven't seen this one before, the Great British Bee Company, which would be great for your honey and your wax candles and other bits and pieces. One of my favourite stores to come and browse at is this one. It's called Rusty Signs, and this is great because you've got all different sorts of signs here in an old, what you'd call antique style. Yes, they made them look rusty. If you want something that looks really effective, this one called Just Stars, just look at all these. These are paper lanterns with lights in them, and they do look really effective. Not only you've got food, you've got different drink venues as well, and I guess he's texting just to say not a lot happening at his place today. Now the Christmas markets will be on until early January, so if you want to come and have a stroll after Christmas or just into the new year, these places will still be down here for you to come and have a look at. Now all of these huts are underneath the railway bridge which leads into Charing Cross, which is all part of the Golden Jubilee Bridge. So don't be surprised by how loud it is when the trains pass above on a very frequent basis. But of course one major benefit is if it's tipping it down, you'll keep nice and dry. Right, here you go, here's Choco Fruit. This is the fruit covered in chocolate store, which is a great idea, keeps everyone happy, including the dry cleaners once you've spilt all the chocolate down your front, which I've done several times. But the chocolate is gorgeous. There's certainly so much going on in London this Christmas, so what we've done is we filmed all of the different Christmas bits and we put it into a playlist for you so you don't have to go searching around, and I've put a link to that up in the top right hand corner for you. A lovely evening walk along the Thames with great sights across the river, looking at the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben, taking in the river and taking in the boats going up and down, and also taking in the Christmas market. So what was your favourite bit of this video, the Christmas market here on the South Bank? Let us know in the comments down below. Now this is a small market, but let's go to a really big market, and that's the market over at Covent Garden. They've got their lights on this Christmas and they look fantastic with an amazing pop-up that you need to see. So click on the video in the top right hand corner and I'll see you in there.